Kevin Love. Duncan Robinson is out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Butler, and it's Jaquez in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Butler. And here's Richardson. Good. Richardson's got his second basket of the game. You take a look at Miami. A whole year of blood, sweat, and tears comes down to this.
This is when the lights are their brightest, B.A. The eyes of the whole world fixed upon you. Do you have what it takes to win it all?
Count it. Good.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
From deep, Conley gets the 3 ball to go.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Richardson against Conley. Back to Richardson. Up and over Conley. They get it back. Tries again. And it's finished off inside by Love.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And Minnesota calls time here.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Oh, didn't think that was going in. Conley's got 6 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Oh, and Reed with a block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Anderson's checked in for Reed. Anderson. And Morris over to help. Richardson for 3. Anderson pulls it down.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
It's stolen by Love. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Butler. No luck on that one. Nice D from Anderson. And here's Horford. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 7-point differential. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Towns against Love. Robinson with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Jaquez. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Love Duncan just taking the opportunity to create for a teammate.
Here's Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Fred VanVleet out there with Edwards. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Yeah, no question VanVleet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Now here's Rozier. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
And when you look at Rozier, such a fantastic scorer, a gear-shifting, talented guard who continues to improve.
Hero, the pass to Rozier. Drills it from deep. Rozier's got 6 points.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, Edwards with the hops, the long arms. Easy guy to hit in the alley-oop game.
Miami trailing. Here's Hero. And that one is hammered home.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And that one's good. He's got 13.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Offensive rebound outside for Rozier. Pass to Hero. 6 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Edwards looking for an opening. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Rozier outside. Back to Hero. The three. Anderson pulls it down.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
Good on the shot. And it's an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Doubled by Van Vliet. Hero for three. Minnesota with a rebound.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Counted from distance. Van Vliet's got his second basket on the night.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Reed's checked in for Horford. Towns comes in for Anderson. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Alexander Walker. Now here's Rozier. He has 6. Here's Jaquez. Miami, no good that time either.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Miami has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Martin against Towns. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game. Butler's checked in for Miami. Robinson comes in for Hero. Adebayo against Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rozier. Oh, and Reed with a block. Conley against Butler. And Edwards slams it in.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Robinson. He's scoreless. Here's Rozier. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Here's Van Vliet. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
There's 1:54 left in the first half. The Heat have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. For 3, Robinson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
Oh, there's the alley. A slam dunk by Reed.
When you watch Van Vliet, he's in total control of the offense.
The Heat have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Adebayo passes to Rozier. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. to the inside.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
1:04 left in the first half of basketball. Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Rozier. Martin outside. Jacks up a three. Edwards pulls it in.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. Fourth, Bam Adebayo.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
Rozier gets the bucket.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Van Vliet against Rozier. Throws it up high. A slam dunk by Reed.
Yeah, one thing about Van Vliet, he makes the right decision most of the time.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Reed.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Butler against Conley. Left side Robinson. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Conley. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Yeah, this is how Conley plays. Extremely efficient. He just takes what the defense allows.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with plenty of...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello, looking at Minnesota. They've taken this opening game by storm, playing championship-level ball on both ends of the floor. If the first half is any indication of what this series will be like, we may be in for a show. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this game. It seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up. Do not be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Martin in power forward with Adebayo as the center. And it's Rozier in at the point guard.
So fun when you make the right read on the break. Hero did so there.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And here are the Heat. Hero outside. Back to Rozier. And Adebayo slams it in.
Keeping his head up and staying patient. This is what you love to see from Rozier as a playmaker.
Here's Conley. Adebayo grabs the board.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Here's Alexander Walker after the basket by Miami. And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Some changes for Minnesota. Al Horford comes in for Reed. And it's Morris in for Conley. Now here's Butler. No made baskets yet. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Got a piece of it. Here's Hero. Minnesota with a rebound. Earlier they held a 23-point lead.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Rozier. Horford with some nice D.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Edwards outside. He buries it from 3. Edwards got 25 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Love is checked in for Miami. Richardson comes in for Rozier. Towns for 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Outside Richardson. Into the lane. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Richardson. Butler's gotten 4 this quarter.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots. He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
The Heat have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Inside, here's Richardson. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I like to see Josh Richardson showing you he can get up and rattle the rim a little bit.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Robinson, he's checked in for Butler. And that one falls for Towns.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
Miami calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Now here's Hero. 6 points for him. Puts one up from 19. Rebound Minnesota.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And the basket by Towns.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Pass to Richardson. Fires the 3. Offensive board. Tries yet again. Outside for Love. This one for 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Love's got 5 points.
He just has such a nice touch for a big man. Loves three-point shooting, a huge part of why he damages defensive schemes.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Give him 8 points now. The Timberwolves have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Towns for 3. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up.
Well, he just nailed his second three of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Richardson against Morris. Richardson, no good. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Towns. And again, it's Minnesota converting. Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Hero outside. Pass to Robinson. Now Richardson. Back to Robinson. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
You gotta love his unselfishness. And you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Great vision from Morris, makes the next pass. That's what you want.
Miami has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Richardson. And the layup is good off the glass. Richardson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Now here's Morris. Yet to see a basket.
Got the screen, the dish was perfect. Morris making guys look good.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Richardson. And he slams it in one-handed.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Richardson against Morris. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Here's Martin. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Horford's got 4 rebounds in the game. Towns for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got T.J. Warren. He's out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Anderson can't get it to go. And for the Heat, they're shooting around 51%. That's a good number. And Mills, here we go. Drops in the layup for 2.
Nice job by Patty getting to the inside there. He has such good quick feet. Tough to keep up with him.
3-pointer, Van Vliet. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him. He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Van Vliet. Hits a 3-pointer.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Cash. Mills with the bucket.
Well, he lacks some size and some strength, but Mills creative in the inside to finish that one.
Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Moore. Shoots. Anderson can't get it to go.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Mills, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside, Anderson. Beyond the arc. And Bryant pulls it down. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, nights like this for this basketball team on the offensive end, to have Richardson step up, that takes a ton of pressure off the rest of the team.
Now here's Van Vliet. Hits the trifecta.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Martin inside. Anderson covers. Kicks it out to Bryant. From deep. Anderson pulls it down. Anderson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Launches it. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mills. Again, the Heat score.
Well, some body control shown by Mills, slamming on the brakes and pulling up for a soft J.
Outside, Anderson. From deep 3-point land. And Bryant pulls it down.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Martin. Misses the jumper from the wing.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's Anderson. Uses the glass on the layup. Anderson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
Outside Richardson. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Nice job by Richardson getting to the inside. High percentage play to the basket.
Here's Anderson. Sinks that one from the post.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Garza. Edwards comes in for Warren. And it's Morris in for Van Vliet. The Heat making a switch here. Now here's Adebayo. Stolen by Anderson. Down low. Here's Reed. Again, the Timberwolves score. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
You have to be a fan of the energy they play with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside, blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
Adebayo, no good. And for Minnesota, they're shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game.
And as the clock winds down, it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust in game 2. But confidence building indeed for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they're off to a strong start in these NBA Finals, going up 1-0.
They really sent a clear message tonight that they intend to win this series. They played with real determination out there, and you just hope they can maintain this energy level.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Karl Anthony Towns.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And the Timberwolves make a change here. Horford's checked in. Love is checked in for Miami. Robinson comes in for Highsmith.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Butler passes to Love. Edwards against Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Over Horford. Butler with the bucket.
If Butler can't get into the paint, he's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
Edwards, a pass to Horford. Lets it fly. And count it.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on.